Beginning language students oftentimes want a flashcard program to help learn basic vocabulary, which is an important part of learning the language. Faithlife Corporation, the company that makes Logos Bible software, has developed just such a program, and this podcast will walk you through how to install that and get it up and running. Obviously, the first step is to download the program. So if you go to the Google Play Store or to the iTunes Store and look for Flashcards Greek Hebrew, the Faithlife Corporation app will be one of those that comes up. And so download that and get it installed on your device. The next step is to go to the Faithlife Corporation page and log in with the same credentials that you use to log into the Logos software. And when you log into Logos, or when you start it, you have to log in with an email and a password. Use that here to log in for reasons that I'll explain in just a minute. What we are going to do is install word lists to our Logos Bible software program that the Flashcard app can access and use. And so let me show you very briefly what that would look like. If you go to Documents, what you'll notice is that you have various options of documents that you can create. And on the right, you'll have the list of various documents that you have created or have access to. What you'll notice is down at the bottom that I have no word lists. What I'm going to do is go through the process of adding word lists that the program can use to work as a sort of a flashcard type program for learning Greek and Hebrew vocabulary. When you log into the Faithlife website, you are presented with various groups that you are a member of. The group that you need to search to find the particular files that are appropriate for beginning Hebrew and Greek is the Introductory Grammar Vocabulary group. And so, for example, if you just type the word introductory here in the list, you'll see that one of the first ones that comes up is Introductory Grammar Vocabulary Lists. So click on that, and then you're taken to that group home. And this group is a place where people can post and discuss various lists that they have developed for grammar vocabulary. Now go to Documents. When you click on that, you're presented with all of the documents that are part of the group. What we are going to do is to download two different documents, one for Mounce's Basics of Biblical Greek, the other for Ross's Hebrew Grammar Text, and I'm going to use those as an example of how this program works. Now you'll notice that there's a search field here. I can type either word associated with the name, either the author or the title, and you'll see that the first one that comes up is an option for Basics of Biblical Greek. Now go to the right and click on Actions. And what you'll see is I have an option to make a copy of this document. That will take this document and put it into my Logos installation. And that's the primary step that we need to follow for this flashcard program to work. So let me take care of that, and it will copy, and then you'll notice that the action button goes away because now I have access to it as a copy. And now I'm going to find the Ross vocabulary, and you'll notice that I can click here and make a copy, and then it will be sent over to my Logos installation. Now, just to show you how this works, let's now go back over to Logos, and let's look in my documents. And now you'll see that those two word lists are in my documents. That means now I can have access to them within the flashcard program. So in the next part of the podcast, I'm going to show you how to get that set up and working. When you open the flashcard app, you'll be presented with the home screen, basically, which shows which lists you have installed. Now, before we actually look at them, I need to show you very quickly what you need to do to make sure that this syncs with your Logos installation. Click on the Settings button and make sure that the account that is listed here is the exact same account, the same credentials that you use to log into your Logos software and that you logged into the Faithlife website. Obviously, what that will do is make sure that they all sync on the back end and you have access to the same lists everywhere. Once that is done, click on your stacks, and what you will see are the word lists that you have downloaded from the Faithlife website to your installation. They are now synced with this particular flashcard program. Now, I encourage you to use the tutorial to see how the program works. It's a very simple flashcard program, and it doesn't present many complexities, so I won't take the time to show you that at this point. But notice that if you click on the information button for the particular word list, you're presented with some information. It's statistics about how long you've been working on it and the number of cards, etc. But I want to encourage you to take a look at the sections to memorize. Now, what this does is allows you to turn off or on the particular chapters within the list. Each of these files has chapters that are associated with it, and so you can focus on particular chapters as you are studying. You can turn them off or on as you please, leave them all on, focus on one chapter at a time, whatever you choose. And you'll notice that this is the same for also the Ross file that I downloaded. It has chapters as well, and I can turn those off or on as I need. And so the way to start studying is to simply click the name of the particular file that you want to look at, and it will then begin showing you the various cards. And you can then go back and forth between them as needed. You can mark them learned or missed, and so it's a really fairly straightforward program. Notice that the functionality is the same whether you work with Greek or Hebrew. It simply is working with the word list, and then you can go through it as needed to learn your words. The long and short is that this is a very helpful program for learning vocabulary. It's a good flashcard program available for free, and I encourage you to make good use of it to get your first year off to a great start.